Guys, what do we have for you today? We have Dymatize Pre-WO, pre-workout. Okay guys, so what we've got Okay guys, welcome back to another episode with us, the Review Bros. Thanks for checking back in on yet another pre-workout review. Now this pre-workout is Dymatize's Pre-WO, their pre-workout formula that's set to try and rival some of the other big name ones in the business, should I say. Let's see how it comes together.
And also please do hit the subscribe button and comment and like, all the usual stuff. Right, what's your flavour? Tell me what's your flavour?
I don't know what line we're going down here. But yeah, taste and mixability time. What we got?
We have here cherry watermelon, also comes in cherry lime, I want to say.
Yeah, sweet cherry lime.
Yeah.
You've got pineapple orange crush. You also have hand-spun cotton candy and chilled fruit fusion. So there's 5 different flavours you can get your hands on. So you're more likely to find the flavour you like.
Hand-spun cotton candy, you say?
Yeah, it's not machine spun, guys. It's hand spun. I don't know what the difference is. Obviously, a big thanks to Dymatize for sending this towards us for this review.
In our direction.
They're a company that have been going since 1994. They're one of the big brand names. You know, I've seen them around for many, many a year.
It's nearly as old as us.
Yeah. They are much more, it's fair to say, they're much more concentrated on their protein versions. And I think this pre-workout has only been out just over a year. So since 1994 to 2018 or 2017 to make a pre-workout shows that they was definitely more down the route of proteins.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of JP smell, like a more conservative. It's 1 scoop a go, so we're going to go straight in on this. Wallop.
Let's see. So yeah, obviously we're only going to be add a comment on the the cherry watermelon.
Yeah.
No artificial colourings. White. Right, here it goes.
That's interesting. Bit sour.
It's got the something floating on the top. Not bad.
Has it got glycerol in it?
No, there's only one product that's really reminded me of that, and that's Shadow X. It's like a little clouds floating on the top.
Yeah.
That's what they look like anyway. No, doesn't affect taste or flavouring. It looks like it's mixed in fine other than that.
Yeah. Alright, okay, I've got a number. It's probably going to be more than you, I know.
No, I don't think it is. Right. 3, 2, 1.
4 out of 5.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup.
There you go. I like the overpowering of the cherry.
Yeah.
The watermelon's only subtle.
It's like more of an aftertaste watermelon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really sweet, nice and sour. I like a sour pre-workout.
Yeah, me too. So good start, really.
Yeah, 4 out of 5. It does remind me of a flavour of something else, and it took me a while to put my my thumb on it. But it reminds me of Battenberg. I'm sure Craig will whack up the photo of Battenberg now for it. And everyone knows what I mean. But it's got that sort of same flavour to it.
We had that in Mesomorph, didn't we, I want to say?
Yeah, one of the Mesomorphs was like that.
And it's got a slight spicy kick that becomes more apparent when you get down the bottom, but we like it, no complaints.
It is price time, guys. I'm going to start off this segment by saying it is a bit confusing. There are a couple of variables we've had to look into now. On the Dymatize UK site, can't find this product whatsoever. So we're having to be forced onto a distributor website by the name of dolphinfitness.co.uk, where you can pick this product up for
£36.15 to be exact.
Yeah, which is it's quite expensive, guys. You've got to consider also it's only a 20 serving tub. You are paying the extra for shipping, customs, and the trouble of the distributors getting it over to here, considering it is a US company. It actually does work out to be £1.84 a go, which translates into our consistent pricing scale at only a 1.5 out of 5. Now you could argue you're paying for the efficaciously dosed ingredients, all those patented products, along with the fact it's banned substance tested, it's gluten free, there's no dyes, it's made in an FDA approved facility, it's a completely above board product with a company that have been going for more than 25 years or so. So you are paying for the brand as well as the product.
Yeah.
Kind of like a t-shirt, it's just a t-shirt, but as soon as you put a Nike or Adidas sign on it, you are going to be paying those premiums. So we're here to try and work out whether it's worth it or not. Now that is the UK side.
And now we're going to address you US guys and how you get hold of this. So bodybuilding.com seems to be the place that you can get hold of it, and that's for $40. But what we will say is do have a look around, because we've seen it on Amazon as well for a cheaper price of...
like $32, but we don't know if there's shipping costs on it.
Yeah.
Because all these websites automatically know we're in the UK, it's very hard for us to have a look around and see what US prices you guys can get. So we do recommend looking around. We do know, however, it is definitely cheaper than here in the UK.
Yeah.
On that $40 price, even though it is expensive still, it actually only works out to be $2 a go for the US. Now what I'll say is that is a 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
So it beats the UK by half a point. So we are going to land in the middle on a 1.75 out of 5 for pricing. Expensive product, guys.
It's label time.
Let's crack into this. It looks like a very, very fully dosed product, at least for the most part. So we're going to delve into it for you guys right now.
Yeah. 1 scoop ago, 20 gram serve, and first up is Citrulline Malate at 8 grams.
Yeah, huge dose. That's at massively up the upper echelon of dosing with Citrulline Malate. It's a main pump ingredient. Nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream are going to be improved with this ingredient. Like I say, that's a really good dose to start off this label.
Nice. And then we have beta-alanine, the carnosine patented version, 3.2 grams.
Yeah, we've always preferred this form of beta-alanine. It always seems to work more efficiently, especially when it comes to the tingling side effects. What I'll also add is 3.2 is the clinical dosing of beta-alanine. So it's, again, very nice to see it at that level in there.
We expect more endurance in the gym then. And then L-taurine at 2 grams.
Again, huge dose of L-taurine. Now this one isn't pinpointing any particular benefit, but it's a general all-round ingredient that helps with pumps. It's supposed to help with cognition, endurance and energy, a bit of everything. It's a really nice amino.
Nice. And that actually is quite similar to the next ingredient, betaine, aka beta power, patented ingredient again, 1.5 grams.
Now this you might think's a bit lower than normal, but it is beta power, which means it's pretty much like 99% pure betaine. Again, a general athletic performance boosting ingredient. We love to see that. It really does help with breathing and endurance and energy. It's just a jack of all trades ingredient.
Yeah.
Made in Finland, that one.
Believe it or not. And then we have inositol stabilised arginine silicate, aka nitrosigine, patented again, 1.5 grams.
Yeah, we can live with that. It is a more improved version of arginine. It's, like Craig put it, it's stabilised within the bloodstream. So arginine is also something that helps to build nitric oxide levels and pumps in the blood. It synergistically works with the L-citrulline. And arginine itself has been shown to dissipate really quickly within the blood, but because it's the patented version, it's going to last longer, so it'll last you through the gym session. Nice.
Then we have N-acetyl L-tyrosine, 350 milligrams.
Yeah, this is one ingredient that is a bit on the low side. It is, however, the more powerful version of L-tyrosine. It's more bioavailable, it being the N-acetyl version. 350, as I say, is on the low side, but it should still help with cognition and focus.
Yeah, we're used to seeing 500, so it's not majorly under, but it should still work, right? And then we've got caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams.
Sweet spot dose, not too high, not too low. It's, it's a daily drive amount, and, a healthy amount to a degree.
Yeah, definitely. Then coconut water fruit powder, 200 milligrams.
Now, this is a hydration ingredient. You know, it's been shown to have similar effects to taking a sports drink such as Gatorade, Lucozade and the like, because it has very high levels of potassium in it. It also does work as a diuretic, however, so you are going to be using the toilet a little bit more. But it is a nice ingredient. Now, what I must add on to this part, it is on the lower sides. Let me give you a couple of pre-workouts. For example, you've got Pre-Caged, that has 500 milligrams of the stuff in it. Another pre-workout by the name of 4Gauge has 300 in it. So you can see that 200 is a bit lower than normal. However, what I will add is this is still a rare ingredient that is very rare within the pre-workout world. And it is a very healthy ingredient, you know, packed with potassium, so it's going to stop cramps. It's still going to have a good effect even at 200.
Nice, we'll take it. And then theocrine as teacrine, yet another patented ingredient, 125 milligrams.
We've really liked the effects of this. It synergistically again works with caffeine, so it's going to be a long, stable form of energy and stimulation. So what I'll say is that should also help prevent anti-crash.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or prevent crash, should I say.
Yeah, nice clean energy from this one. And it's worth mentioning also, I did skip over earlier, but it has got vitamin C, niacin, folate and vitamin B12 all in there as well, which is always good to see.
So if you're sensitive to niacin, then you might not enjoy this one. Now that does has been shown to work with beta-alanine, but it'll also give you more of a should give you more of a tingle effect, or sort of a flash sort of skin reaction, almost. So we'll see. Some people love it, some hate it.
Yeah, we shall see how it comes together in training. Find out here. The part you want to know about, what is it, Aaron?
It's that effects segment. How did we honestly feel it from the second we took it to the second we finished?
Is it worth that price tag?
Straight off the bat, I'll be honest, I was shocked. I was expecting some serious beta tingles and beta-alanine effects to be kicking in. I didn't really feel them, to be honest with you, but you did.
Yeah, I felt it was above average on the tingle front, a bit more heated than normal, and that's because obviously the niacin, as Aaron mentioned in the label section, but you didn't feel it quite
I felt it a little bit, but I personally would have said below average, so we will, you know, there is a slight vary of opinion there.
It's going to come down to the fact of how sensitive you are to niacin, I think.
Yeah, I do.
Because we've actually seen TJ's review over at FDN, Fitness Deal News, and he was very sensitive to it. So yeah, it's
he said this beta-alanine effects was very intense.
Yeah, but you felt the heating effect, right?
I felt it, and I felt the caffeine and the kick in, and the acetyl-L-tyrosine kick in, so I had a bit of focus. What I'll say is it's a very consistent energy. Pumps were the standout point for us.
Yeah,
both
painful,
of us.
contractions
Really good pumps. In fact, I'd put them up there rivaling pump-only products and probably taking on quite a few of them.
Yeah,
5 out of 5 pumps.
Yeah.
Contractions as well. I think that's potentially because of the potassium in the coconut water, as well as that massive dose of citrulline and arginine at the patented version. So pumps, really good.
It's standout factor.
Another standout factor to a degree is its energy, but more in the fact it's a consistent energy. It keeps rolling through with that teacrine, no crash at all. It's one that that will get you from A to B very comfortably, but it won't smack you in the face. It's not an absolute turbocharged supercar, you know.
Yeah.
It's a daily driver.
It just keeps pushing you from behind, gently keeping you moving through, rather than kicking you up the backside and you falling down the stairs.
Yeah, exactly that. It's you know, it's your BMW 1 Series. It's your Mercs. You know, it's not a supercar, but it's a decent car.
Yeah.
A daily driver.
Yeah, definitely.
This would probably fall into like our top 5 of daily drivers. It really was.
It is that good.
It was a surprising pre-workout, considering there's definitely nothing standout or serious in the label. You know, there's no exotic stims. There's no Caglia africana, no DMAA, no DMHA, no Aurea gerensis, Juglans regia. You know, there's none of those powerful, heavy-hitting stims or neurotransmitting ingredients.
So yeah, we went into training expecting an average workout. You know, oh, it'll get the job done, but we won't feel anything above the ordinary. But yeah, like we said, we did. We felt like it was massively above average, really productive. Cracked on through the sets with no mucking around. We even got quite creative and done some bits that we don't normally do. It's a bodybuilding, mass gaining, no downside pre-workout.
I mean, you mentioned the no downside. For me, there was, and do you know what that was?
The pumps were too painful.
Yeah, the contractions and pumps were really good. It killed off your muscle fibers early on, so strength was lowered. You know, I felt weak, but not from the energy point, but simply because the contractions and the focus on the muscle was so good.
You're tearing yourself down, yeah. Which is what you want really for a bodybuilder. A powerlifter and strength training person is a no-no, but a bodybuilder and someone who wants to put on size and break their muscle tissue down, it's going to be the one for you.
Yeah, it's a productive pre-workout that reminds me of things such as JP's Pre, Overdrive PX1.
Even Super Soldier to a degree.
Yeah, you know, those productive daily drivers, I just felt the energy was higher on this. The focus was, you know, above average.
Yeah, the one I liken it to most, and I did tell Aaron, is actually Red, White and Boom, because it's very similar for what they're going for in terms of massively dosed focus and pump ingredients with clean, nice energy.
Yeah,
with the use of T-cream.
And it fights products such as Total War, the stronger version of, well, the Grenade 50 Cal, a bit stronger than that. Yeah, daily driver pre-workout, guys. Would recommend it if you're serious about your training. Will
suit 80% of people, not stim jumpers, obviously, but it will appeal to most people that go to the gym.
Definitely more of a healthy mainstream pre-workout. That's the best way of putting it. And we've actually come to the conclusion to give it a 4.5 out of 5 for bringing everything into it. On effects, the pricing, I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't pay that sort of higher price for it, but I do think there's an audience for it, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Like Aaron said, if you are taking your training very seriously, then you probably will pay out that bit of extra money to have something like this.
And you know there's no banned ingredients, it's fully tested, you know, it's transparent label, you know.
If you're competing, you know, you won't have to worry about failing your drug test and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, do not underestimate how much we like this product. We really do. It surprised us. Like Aaron said, it's one of our favourite daily drivers to date.
Hence that 4.5 out of 5 score. It's great stuff, Dymatize. Well done. Final verdict on Dymatize pre-workout formula. Now let's get into it in the order we normally run these reviews.
Yeah.
As we always say, guys, do go back into the segments for the real breakdowns. You know, there's going to be nothing left to chance if you do have a look at the full review.
This is just a quick breakdown.
So we start off with the taste and the mixability of this pre-workout. We was pleasantly surprised by it. You know, it had a nice sour taste to it, mixed fine, a little bit on the floating on the top, but absolutely nothing that was a struggle to get down. By the way, we gave it a 4 out of 5. Great score.
It surprised us all round actually, this pre-workout. All right, moving into price. Again, it did shock us about how expensive it was, and that come to a 1.75 out of 5, balancing the 2 scores for US and UK. So yeah, it is an expensive pre.
But like as we said, go back to that price segment and find out a bit more as to why maybe it is more expensive than just an average pre-workout. Moving into the most important part of this pre-workout review, that is the effects of the pre-workout and how did we honestly feel it. Pleasantly surprised. The label is good, but we weren't expecting too much from it. It looked like just a general, no exotic stim pre-workout, run-of-the-mill job, you know, average, really.
Yeah.
We were shocked. The pumps were really good. The energy was very consistent and long-lasting with 0 crash, which is very important for us. The focus was average. So we was happy with that, you know.
Yeah, it got like us a productive focus.
Got us from A to B to C, no problems. There's a lot of patented ingredients in there, so they do the trick.
Yeah.
It's a productive pre-workout and is one of our favourite daily driver pre-workouts, and it would have made it into that top 10 had we done one recently.
100%.
We gave that a 4.5 out of 5 for the reasons mentioned. Stim junkies, stay clear. It's not going to be the one for you. People who want explosive, super powerful pre-workouts, again, not for you. Daily driver, productive, want to put on mass, for you.
Exactly. Budget, people on a budget, not for you.
No, no. What we'll give this score overall is a
10.25 out of 15. So overall, it's, you know, it's above average, taking all of them into account.
Yeah.
Obviously, the one factor it's lacking in is price. You could argue it's justifiable, the reasons mentioned by Aaron.
Absolutely, and if you shop around, you may well find it cheaper. That was the best we could do with what we had on offer on our UK sites. You know, if you can get this cheaper, then you're onto a winner.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So yeah, 10.25 out of 15. You know, guys, a huge thank you to you all checking in, giving us another chance with our pre-workout reviews. Remember, do have a look at our page. We have over 100 pre-workout reviews, and we have so many more to come. So it's very important you do subscribe. We beg of you.
A lot of people don't realise, like Aaron touched on before, we have done a top 10 daily driver video and a top 6 heavy stim junkie pre-workout list, and we get DMs weekly asking us what daily almost asking us what do we rate the best stim junkie pre's, what do we rate the best daily driver pre's. Do go back on our page and find them videos. People are enjoying them.
Something we have started putting together for our channel is playlists. Now we have DMAA playlists, so if that's your style, then we have them lined up for you guys, ready to watch. We have daily drivers, we have high caffeine, we have training footage. You know, we do have a lot of different bits and pieces. You know, we'd love it if you would check them out.
See what appeals to you. That's what it's all about.
Hope you've enjoyed this review as always. You know, love having you check in. Do comment below your thoughts and feelings, and if you've used this pre-workout, also let us know what you want us to review in the future.
Yeah, what's your favourite daily driver as well? We'd love to know.
As always, guys,
stay
daily driving.
skirt.